Today's my first day going for a walk after being hospitalized from COVID. So we'll see how I feel. I'm also testing out my new max lens mod for GoPro. It's got a super wide viewing angle and I want to see how it works. It's something I want to try too. Supposedly you can invert this camera and the focus will remain, how do you say it, horizontal. So if I turn this upside down, which I'm doing now, your view should remain the same, at least from your viewpoint. I didn't quite do that right, but it's okay. I don't know how long I'll be walking for. I'll try to go for at least a few miles, see how I feel. I mean, this lens has a super wide viewing angle, so hopefully I'm still within the picture. Well, I feel okay so far. I don't feel like I'm running out of breath, but I've only walked a few hundred, maybe 150 yards or so. Today is May 1st, and yet it still feels kind of cool. Not quite as warm as I would have liked. Hopefully it gets better. See if I can go for like a really slow jog. See how I feel. I haven't worked out in a long time. I had that knee injury last summer and I kind of threw everything off. I had to stop doing riding and bike riding and running. All right, I'm gonna start running. Or at least a really slow jog. I didn't even warm up yet. Didn't stretch, didn't do anything. I definitely feel 100% better compared to how I was 2 weeks ago, right before I was discharged. In case you guys didn't know, I was hospitalized for COVID pneumonia, which is pretty serious. But thank God I recovered. Hopefully there's no long-lasting or permanent damage to my lungs. I'm gonna be, at least in this video, I'm gonna be walking and running intermittently. I don't want to go to try too hard on my first day. I'll turn this around for now. This whole COVID situation is starting to take its toll on everybody, the whole world. It's been doing that for at least a year, but it's gotten to the point where people are just so fed up with it, including myself. But it's something that's beyond our control somewhat, and it's just something that we just have to deal with as best as we can. From what I'd read online, at least 50% of people here in America have already been vaccinated, or fully vaccinated, meaning they already received their second dose of vaccination from either the Pfizer or the Moderna, or the one shot from the Johnson & Johnson, which was paused for, I don't know, 2 weeks because of an issue with a rare blood clot that was occurring in a certain group of people. Well, so far so good, I suppose. Like I said, I'm a lot better now than I was a few weeks ago. I'm gonna try to go for at least 2 miles today if I can. Like I said, I don't want to overdo it my first time. Walking normally isn't something I do. I usually do, when I do exercise, I run or I ride a bike. And I used to do that probably about 4 days a week, maybe 5 days sometimes during the summer. And then lately, during the cold season, during winter, I've been slacking off, I admit. I have a membership at a gym, but I haven't been going. I've been paying monthly, but for nothing really. Before I get sick, I've just been really busy. It's not an excuse, but just really busy at work. So I guess I could, or at least I'm using that as an excuse, which to me sounds kind of lame, but that's my reasoning. Actually, it feels kind of good today. It's what time is it? Just after 5 o'clock. Right now the temperature is probably in the 50s, mid 50s maybe, which is still cool considering it's already May, but it is what it is. Mother Nature. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking a stroll around the neighborhood. And for all of you viewers that out there that are or that have been infected with COVID, I hope you guys are all doing okay. And for those who have symptoms, I hope you guys will be all right and recover. All right, I'm gonna go for a quick jog again, maybe 100 yards or so, see how I feel. I hope you guys don't mind my doing kind of like a selfie point of view today. I normally face the camera the other way because I'm kind of camera shy, but I'm going the other way this time. I'm so out of shape, it's not even funny. At least compared to how I was before. It's alright. We gotta start sometime or somewhere. Might as well be today. That's probably the most difficult part about exercising, is trying to get motivated enough to just go ahead and do it, just to start. But I think once you do that, you kind of break that threshold, and it's a lot easier. As long as you take baby steps or small steps when you start and not get discouraged. feel so heavy. That's because I am heavy. Way too heavy. Alright, I better go for a walk. Actually, because I just ate about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. I can still feel the food in my stomach sloshing around. I didn't care. I just wanted to be out here and start doing something. How you doing? Great. Good. I'm just wearing this mask, kind of just as a precaution. I'm sure I don't really need one, especially when I'm out here outdoors by myself most of the time. I mean, that's a guy this first guy I came across about a minute ago that was within 6 feet. Even then, it was only for a brief second. And that's the thing with this mask. I'm tired of wearing a mask. I think all of us are, but it's just so hard. It's hard to breathe. Especially if you're recovering from COVID pneumonia. You gotta wear it everywhere you go. It's already hard enough as it is to breathe while your lungs are healing, I guess, from all the scarring, let alone having to wear a mask. But it's been getting a lot easier though. I remember the day after I got discharged, even without a mask, just going to the bathroom, like doing basic stuff like walking 10-15 feet, I was out of breath. Now 2 weeks later, it's gotten so much easier. For probably the first week and a half or so, I kept coughing, running out of breath. Now it's okay. It's tolerable. You guys don't probably want to hear or care about what my COVID ordeal was, but that's okay. You can turn down the volume or just turn it off. I appreciate you guys watching though, checking out my channel. So hopefully the video's looking okay. Hopefully the super wide viewing angle looks good too. All right, I want to do this one behind me. the camera's bobbing up and down quite a bit. But since GoPro has that image stabilization in place, it shouldn't be that bad. I don't know how far I'll go today. Maybe I'll just go for another till to that light over there, which is probably about half a mile, then come back. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll try to go longer tomorrow, as long as my body feels okay. Like I've said before in some of my videos, I'm still feeling a little bit uncomfortable carrying a camera around. But I guess if I want to keep shooting videos or vlogging, I just got to get used to it. I'm not that self-conscious about it, but when I see people watching me, it just feels kind of odd. Anyway, just gotta deal with it. So with this video, I'm talking about COVID. If you guys can comment on this video, I'd appreciate it. Like what your experiences have been with this pandemic. Maybe you tested positive, how you dealt with it, or you've had symptoms, or even as far as getting hospitalized. Please feel free to comment down below. If you want to, of course. All right, I'm gonna run again. I don't want to show my body too much, my big overweight body. I'll do that when I lose another 50 pounds. Then I wouldn't be so self-conscious. It's more of a slow jog than it is running. You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to turn on my workout app on my phone, or on my watch. Oops. I just wanted to record my mileage and my heart rate, but I forgot to do that. Oh well. Oops. Something I want to try. I want to flip this upside down and record my shoes. That probably didn't turn out quite as good as I wanted. Alright, I'm almost at the light. I got another 50 yards maybe. I'll just turn around. That's about from where I started. I'll total mile and a half, a little over a mile and a half. I'll probably do, and then I'll end up doing 3 miles today. A little over 3 miles. I'm still out of breath a little bit. Lights right there. feel so heavy. It's because I am. Sorry, I'm trying to take out the strap out of my hand. Stuck. windy. Going against the headwind. Hopefully the noise reduction on my microphone is working okay. You guys can still hear me. In case you guys are wondering what this is right here, it's an bone conducting, semi-bone conducting, I guess, headset, earphones. So I'm listening to music right now. So far so good. I don't feel so bad. Knock on wood. I think my body's gonna be a little bit sore, at least my legs will be tomorrow or Monday. Just because I'm not used to it. Just not used to working out again. Sure, my running form isn't all that great right now. That's the least of my worries. As I get better, I'll pay more attention on my running form. A somewhat interesting looking house. It appears to be one of the older homes in the neighborhood. Just the color itself is on the house is kind of funky, different. Sun's coming out again. Starting to get warm. There's a term for this type of exercise I'm doing. Walking, running. I think it's called fartlek, I think. Sorry if I'm wrong. I used to do that a few times when I used to run years ago. Do a fast walk, sprint. Kind of mix it up, slow down, walk. I think it's called fartlek, I can't remember. I used to do a lot of running years ago. I just got out of it. I need to get back to it again. Lately, the last few years, I've just been bike riding quite a bit more than running. I started running last year again for a few months, and I was doing really well until I got injured on my right knee, and that was just threw me off completely. I had to completely stop running. It was too painful. How you doing? Stomach still hurts. Still feel the food. Moving around my belly. Back belly. at about maybe a third of a mile where I reached the light at the corner. Then another 150, 200 yards to the house. Overall, not too bad, I suppose. Mind you, this is the first time I've actually exercised this whole year, let alone since I've been sick. No, I don't feel too bad. All right, here we go again. Hopefully this angle will help me. Actually bought a bottle of water. I'll hold off on the water till I get home. That's how I used to handle drinking fluids though when I used to run. I'd bring some Gatorade or some kind of electrolyte drink with me, and I would just drink, maybe take a few sips every 3 or 4 miles, 5 miles maybe, depending on how hard I'm running or how hot the day is. Oftentimes I would run after work in the afternoon, and this would be like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and by then in the summer, oh boy, 80s, 90s, sometimes 100. But they say that when you're running out in the heat though, it improves your running condition. And I believe that, because there are days where I would run like in the 90s for a few days or a couple weeks, and then there would be a cold day, and it just felt like nothing when I used to run on a cold day. Felt like I could just sprint for miles. My body was so conditioned to handling the heat, to where when it was cold it felt so comfortable. It felt like you were walking and you were running the same pace as you normally do. At least in my experience. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna try to like I said, I'm going to try and get back into running again, and as much as I can. Hopefully I don't get injured. I'm going to start recording these runs. Might look a little boring for most of you guys, but it's okay. And if there's any other types of videos you guys want me to do, feel free to comment and let me know. I just try to upload, like, I don't know, just random videos, miscellaneous videos that I can. I'm not relegated to or stuck on a certain subject. Just daily stuff that I do that you guys might find interesting, or not. Probably not for most people. That's why I don't have a lot of subscribers. Most people that watch my videos are they just happen to come across it when they're looking at YouTube, and they just click on it and watch it for a little bit and move on. I mean, that's fine, and that's not really my goal on YouTube. I just wanted to do it for fun, really. I'm not trying to my goal really isn't to try to get as many subscribers or views as possible. I mean it'd be nice, but this is just kind of like a hobby that I like to do. The only thing that kind of sucks about it, or at least time consuming, is the for you guys that do videos on YouTube, video editing. Oftentimes it takes longer to do the video editing than it does to record the video. Alright, this is a soccer game right here. I don't know if you guys can see over that mound, that hill. That's a nice thing about where I live. Big soccer field across the house. And sometimes when the field, when the field's empty, I like to go run posters around. Sometimes, I don't know, fly the drone once in a while. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. I'll do a running video, and I'll set the drone to follow me. I think it'll be kind of interesting. Alright, I'm at the corner now. Normally, the last half mile or quarter mile, I would just sprint, but I'm not gonna do that today. Trying to do a cool down. I'm almost at the house. Usually after I run, I do a short stretch. But like I said before, overall, today being my first day of working out in a long time, wasn't too bad. I mean, it helps that today's a cool day. Otherwise, if it were in the 80s, probably would have only done half of what I did. Alright, well, I'm almost at the house. Thanks for coming along with me on my first run. I'll see you guys later. Okay, take it easy, stay safe. Peace.